Alrighty, how we doing, Lions? How we doing? Everybody juicing? Previously on Kimba TV. Lions! The math is the math! How are we getting Pico bottom? How are we getting Pico top? The juice is the juice! Ah! It's gotta be testnet. 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 It has to be! Don't forget, tomorrow S&P is gonna be pretty important. Markets are gonna open in 12 minutes. How we doing, y'all? Schwiggity, schwaggity, schwaggity, schwiggity. All right, I'm gonna make some tea. It is fucking freezing. Let's get hype. Y'all ready? We gotta get hype, baby. The thangity thang is the thang. Y'all ready to get nasty, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready? Happy Friday, juicers. It's time to get juicy, Lions. It's time to get nasty, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get nasty. Show me that you know what you're doing, Lions. Show me that you know what you're doing. It's math time. Yeah. Let's go. Math is math. Math is math. You either know what you're doing or you don't, y'all. Quiz, baby. Easy money.
Shape, motherfucker. The math is
Easy money. Easy money. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody Gucci? Stop the music for a second. Hey, that guy got, look. What we say? What the fuck? Kachoi Shiba! Hey, y'all see it? Look. Look, all the longs, bye. All the longs, bye. All the longs, bye. Kimba box. Bitch, quit playing with me. Like I said, am I gonna have to get up on the bleezy at 8 a.m., boy? Man, it's Friday, y'all. The juice is the juice. All those lows got swept. Yeah. Good observation. There's your sweep. So there's your sweep. This 30-minute candle closed in 20 minutes. Hey Blade, what's going on? Bizzorino says, do you think we could still grab 63,050 single prints? If your question is it possible to do blank? Anything is possible. You just need to have a plan. I have plans all the way down to 51,000 theoretically. So you should try to have a plan. Today is a great day to see if we know what we're doing. Sounds Gucci, so execute your plan, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, if you want to know what I'm doing, I would definitely start with like higher time frame stuff. I have been very clear about what I'm looking for in this zone. Okie, so you should do you. You should do you. You know, the 30-minute candle just closed. There's tons of opportunities to juice the fuck up right in front of you. You either know what you're doing or you don't. If you don't understand what I'm saying or you don't understand what's in front of you, then take down what you don't understand. I'm showing you bad lows. I'm showing you sweeps. We're drawing sweeps. Okay, do you know what a swing fail is? Maybe you need to know what a swing fail is. Maybe you need to know what a bad low is. Maybe you need to understand how to look at CME or the ETF. Maybe you need to know how to do fibs. I mean, it's kind of, today's gonna be a juicer day no matter what. But pretty sure that we talked about this box, not only yesterday, but 63.5 is a level that we've talked about for a very long time. It was so long ago that a lot of people had to be reminded about 63.5. But identify levels, look at the data. Is it bullish or bearish? You tell me. We're all looking at the same shit. Do you remember what I said about S&P yesterday? So just do your best. Just do your best. The goal is you know what you think is the best decision to make. If you don't, then don't take and you don't do anything. Sounds good? So just do your best, and then let's regroup in a little bit. In terms of my plan, we've already talked about it. So you can always get caught up. But the most important thing would be that you do what you think is best. Alrighty, I'm kind of playing with big profits, so I'm having a little bit of fun with it. So, alrighty, I am in an incredibly good mood. So let's get nasty with it. Hey, the math is the math, ho! But y'all know that, you know, going in pretty heavy, so wish me luck. You dig? Fib Math says very bullish reaction. I hope you're in it because it's planned. I hope you're in it. Would y'all be mad at me if I got Pico bottom? Would y'all grow? Would you grow a ponytail and start a stream called Kimba Tesnetin? Would you change your name to Mario? Nugzar says show it. I don't think you're ready, Nugzar. I don't think you're ready, bro. I feel like you might just start you might turn into a VIP on CK stream. I don't know if y'all are ready, bro. I don't know if y'all are ready. Talk. What about you guys? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, bears, we're all lions, yes? Talk to me. Talk to me, lions. Dolkong says thinking which watch to buy. Oh, snap. I've created monsters. Nothing until 64.5, capiche? Hugh Hunt says, would you tolerate a bullish retest? Yeah, I would tolerate a bullish retest. There's the TPO point of control. First things first. Can we give it up for math? Can we give it up for Kimba's useless lines? Can we give it up for Fibception? Can we give it up for Fibception? I mean, y'all see it on my dot. Can we give it up for Fibception, y'all? Can we give it up for Fibception? Can we give it up for math? Can we give it up for the box? Pixel perfect. So yeah, wouldn't it be natural for it to do a bullish retest? It would be nice if it even didn't, but that would be normal, right? It wouldn't be out of the norm. All right, how we doing? Do you remember what I said about S&P today? Do you remember what I said about S&P? I kind of said it under my breath, but I want a little bit of a juicy squeeze. Everything is primed and set up for that. So let's see if it plays out. It's all a game of probabilities, okay? So just because I feel like we have a 68%, 72% chance of, you know, getting a little bit of a rally today doesn't mean that it's actually going to play out. Alrighty, aside from that, I have been talking quite extensively and pretty bluntly about what I'm doing in this zone. I've even said, I don't care how, you know, I've even talked about my tolerances down here. We've had levels identified. All right, we're looking for edge. I mean, even the debt, even like, hey man, when is this dickhead gonna get squeezed out? Remember when we were like, when is this? Get this fat motherfucker off our boat. Get this fat motherfucker off. Boo. Bye. We kicked off all the like goofy looking dudes off our boat, and then we picked up a whole bunch of hot chicks. Okay, now we're ready to go. Now we're ready to go to the Bahamas. Our yacht was full of dudes. Kick them off, pick up the chicks. What are we doing? What are we doing? So how many people in longs, how many people in shorts? Talk to me. All I want to know is this. Do you feel like we can go band for band? Are we going band for band? Are we going trade for trade? Are we going lick for lick? Are we going M for M? Are we going chain for chain? What about computer for computer? Who wants to go desktop for desktop? What about my laptop versus your laptop? My laptop is 128 gigs unified memory. Let's go. Talk to me. What you got? Would you head short at 67? Pause the music. Phelps, do you know how big my Kraken one is? If my tap bid is 200, take a wild guess what my Kraken could be. I think that's what I'm trying to figure out right now is if I want to shave a little bit off the Kraken, I probably should. The big thing for me is S&P. I don't know why S&P is stalling here, so I'm gonna give it maybe another hour, max 90 minutes for S&P to try to get above 5470 and sweep the bad high up there. But we might not have enough steam. It's gotta like go. Because I don't know if you remember, but the last couple of Fridays, if it doesn't get going by lunchtime, it's gonna just die after lunch. So you know me, I'm gonna continue to watch S&P. I'm watching this obviously on the other screen. Alrighty, and we'll see if we can get an injection of volume, you know, like 11, 10:30, something like that. So it's 10:30 in New York right now. Like I said, I'll give it like another hour and a half to see if S&P can get going. If S&P isn't gonna get going, we might have to wait until Monday. Schwiggity? Hey, but that being said, regardless of what position I'm in, I'm rooting for shorters. I'm rooting for longers. I'm rooting for the people that are sitting on the sidelines waiting for a bullish retest. I'm sure that there's been questions about, 382, 0 point, right? How many people are like, fuck, where should I get back in on a long? How many people are doing this? How many people are like, oh my God, the 0.5 lines up right there. Oh my God, the 382. Oh my God. It's Friday, so there isn't really much that I would be able to help you with. You see where the TPO point of control is. You know where the value range is. You know where the Fibonacci overlaps. So I think it goes without saying what, levels there could be at for like a bullish retest. Vice versa, what levels that bulls would have to hold. It's going to try to make higher highs and higher lows. So you're going to have to maintain that structure as we go into the weekend. Roger that. So regardless of what you're doing, we're all looking at the same shit. Do your best. Juice the fuck up. Ready to go? And it's Friday, so don't get too crazy. Even though I'm getting a little crazy. But I'm playing with profits, so. Alrighty, let's juice. Let me know if there's something specific you want to talk about. Do you know that there could be a potential hedge short here for a swing SFP of the bad highs, and whether you're in a long or a short, if you've been here today and the week, you know that there's big volatile moves coming. So no one should really be talking about, oh, I got round tripped or, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. You gotta be pretty aggressive with the TP and stop loss and profit, whichever way that you're betting. So, but we're seeing the same thing. So, how we doing? Always long says, yeah, but not interested in shorts at this level. Yeah, I'm not either. So yeah, but who knows, and that doesn't mean that our fellow brothers and sisters that are in some Gucci shorts from like 71 can't get the home run all the way down to 51, So, yoink in the house, happy in the house. Everybody Gucci my Gucci. You gotta love this shit though, ladies and gentlemen, you really do. Always long says, I want the long to new all-time high. No doubt. I mean, if you want to nerd out, always long, I would maybe pull out the ARK Bitcoin ETF, the CME, and then go to the daily and start looking at some liquidity zones. Look at this, by the way. I would be looking for liquidity zones. Haran says, is there also a thing like the bad lows being more bad than the bad highs? Yes, like you can have a collection of bad highs that become poor and weak. You can have a cluster of them. So for example, like, you know, if the top looks like this, and like it's bad, 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 and then like, and bad, and then like, and it's just one bad low, that probably would have a little bit more weight to try and finish the business, clean it up. Obviously, like if liquidation maps and zones match up around those levels, then it would pull too. Alpezy says, yeah, Kimba, can we go over if we sweep the bad highs first, then the bad lows? Can you explain the difference again, opposing to it being vice versa? You would need to make a you would need to make a higher low. Structure change. It has to be a higher low. So if it does come back down here, even if it sweeps, I might be taking that. I might be in a short from there. That's the difference between people being like, oh yeah, hey Kimba was right. I'm in the thing with you. I'm in the long. Are you in a long? Are you in a long? Stream starts right here. Are you in a long? No, I'm in the bearish retest short. That's the difference, LPZ. You know, and then you get the, you just said Mario Fibonacci traders, you know? You just said swing fail pattern, bro. What the fuck, man? What do you mean you're in a short? Yeah, motherfucker, it depends on which one, man. I think what I'm gonna do, LPZ, is even if I'm not here, I'm gonna keep the stream running. So I'll poke my head in throughout the day and night. Okay? So I think we'll see this live together. Sounds good? It's simply structure, yes. Yep. But here's the thing, LPZ, you have to take into consideration like stuff like this. So there is a possibility where you know, if it does this, but this guy gets stopped out, that might be a sign to long, the swing fail, you know, and you might not necessarily need to anticipate the bear retest. So it's going to be a combination of everything. The other thing too, LPZ, is like even if his swing fails is here, if the CME hasn't swept, then that would be confluence for me to try the bearish retest short so that we get the short CME. Uh, 420, you good? Wazi says, if the data gives you SFP, why not trade? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so you're just going to have to take it. So let's do this. There's still 11 minutes, Wazi, on this 30-minute candle close. It hasn't even formed a SFP yet. I haven't done anything with my Thang. Okay? I'm going to let the data tell me what to do. In the meantime, is there anybody that is are you looking for a hidden bear div right there? Are you looking, how much of the shorts are you trying to get squeezed out? What are you looking for? And do you know what my TP is on this long? Do you know what I want for daily candle close in 3 hours and 41 minutes? We've all talked about all this. Isn't it cool? How many of y'all been here with me for all this shit? And like, how many of y'all were with me when we got filled here? And I still have those positions, by the way. Let me know if you want to see it. How many of y'all here when I didn't pussy out on this? How many of y'all were here when I said, hey, starting here, I'm going to be looking for hedge shorts? What about when I said, hey, down here, we're going to be looking for longs? I'm not really doing anything that I said that I'm doing exactly what I said I would, aren't I not? Learning from our mistakes and understanding that we would never let the long attempts get stopped out at a loss. We're going to get stopped out in tiny profit. We'll continue to take shots. And if there's any sort of logical reason to take it, we'll take it. Identify levels and give it time. What do you guys think about all this? I'm not really, I'm not making it too complicated for myself. I'm just kind of keeping it simple. And of course, there's going to be elements of like $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 moves, but you got to, just do the best that you can. I've gotten stopped out in profit. I've gotten round trip plenty of times this week, but I'm, taking every shot that I can. I'm managing good risk. I haven't taken a single loss this week, which is pretty dope. So even though we probably left like maybe $500,000 on the table in terms of unrealized profits because we kept getting stopped out on the pullbacks in profit, it's okay. We'll do better next week. So, and maybe this home run works out, because think about it. I'm not even going to go over the Kraken. So let's just theorize about the tap bit, okay? But let's just assume that I can get my 200 Bitcoin up here. So let's just call it 12,000. So 12,000 per coin. That would take care of the monthly goal. So I don't really need a whole bunch of wins. I just need that one big one, and then I'm good to go. So if I can get 2.4 on this, Kraken's going to be probably around 3.2. So, just kind of assuming that I don't get Pico perfect top and I get stopped out on some of them when it pulls back, let's just call it a good 5 and change. 5.2, 5.3, something like that. So a lion can only dream, right? But let's just take it level by level. First things first, is this going to be a swing fail pattern? If it is, and the next one confirms, am I going to get into a hedge short or am I going to close a little bit? Both viable options. Which one do I want to do? I know that those are bad lows. I know that I can pull fibs, and I know where the value area high, value area low, and the TPO point of control is. I know what I would tolerate as the worst case scenario bullish retest. I know that if there's a CME gap over the weekend, then I'm probably going to be patient enough to take the gap and fill play, right? Where are the single prints at? Sounds good? All right, so I'm going to kick it. I'm going to try to see this 30-minute candle close, and then I'm going to be dipping out for a little bit, but I'll poke my head in from time to time. We'll hack into Sato's webcam before I go to sleep. So there's always, if you don't see Sato sleeping yet, you know that I'm always going to come in before I go to bed. All righty, stay safe, Lions. Risk management. It's not about taking a trade. It's not about being in the same trade. It's about lettucing the fuck up. It's about managing risk. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, bears, we're all Lions. You know what it is. I'm out of here. Have a great weekend, y'all.